March is Red Cross Month across the country. From wildfires to mudslides, hurricanes, and earthquakes, volunteers all over the country drop everything to provide recovery and relief to disaster victims. But now the Red Cross needs your help.
Here to tell us more is Red Cross LA CEO Jarrett Barrios. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for all you do. So, okay, Red Cross Month began after World War II. What exactly is it?
So in World War II, Franklin Roosevelt, our president at the time, we were doing a lot of work internationally with refugees, and the Red Cross ran out of money. And so he said March is going to be Red Cross Month, and he invited the public to support the mission. And ever since then, every March, whoever the current president is, announces Red Cross Month. And it has become an opportunity for us not just to invite people to support the Red Cross, but to celebrate our volunteers. 97% of our work is done by volunteers. All those people you see at the disasters are people who take a break out of life, take a vacation, or they're retired, and they fly across the country to help people in need. It's a really laudable goal, and we like to thank them.
Absolutely. Well, Jared, let's talk about what exactly does the Red Cross do when a disaster strikes?
We do it all after pulling our hair out. So this year was actually quite a test of that, you know, with all the hurricanes and then the wildfires, and then the mudslides, and in between the mass shootings, which were a different kind of disaster. We had quite a few things. So in a standard, what we call a natural disaster, as opposed to a man-made one, we offer sort of care and comfort to victims. We will set up shelters. We are the ones that feed with our partners who cook the food. We feed folks either at our shelters or we drive around in the community. We give out relief items. We do casework. We give out financial assistance. So when the public gives $1 to the Red Cross for disaster relief, all of those dollars first pay all of our expenses, the gas for the vehicles, the food. Whatever's left over goes straight to the victims. So we give financial assistance, and you can imagine that people who've lost everything can use a little bit of help. Sometimes people think, oh, FEMA is going to bail us out. Well, you lose your house, a FEMA grant average is about $20,000. That's not enough.
That's not going to get you far.
To rebuild the house.
Yeah. Which of the disasters have been one of the most challenging for you?
Well, I have to say personally, the Thomas fire, which was right in our backyard here, and the Creek fire that we had in December. I mean, most of us here in Southern California know somebody. I had a number of my friends who had to evacuate with 15 minutes notice. Literally, grab everything you can and get out of your neighborhood. They were spreading so fast. Those are wake-up calls for us. It's a wake-up call for what we do at the Red Cross when it's not a disaster, which is preparedness.
Really quickly, because we're running out of time.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what can people do? Blood donations, monetary, what can they do to help?
Well, what you can do to help is you can give blood, you can make a contribution at redcross.org, and you can volunteer. Particularly this month, we like to tell people, if you're retired, whatever it is, you've got time, you want to give back, we've got the best way for you to give back and help others.
That is wonderful.
Wonderful.
Jared, thank you so much for joining us. And continue the great work that you do. And if you would like to learn more about the Red Cross or help or donate, go to redcross.org for all of the information.
And all the studies show that giving feels as good as getting. So, you know, that's another incentive to do that. Thank you very much.